Father, tell us more about this beautiful place and tell us about the boat.
This boat is built of Lebanese cedar. That's going back a long way to the temple, first temple in Jerusalem built by Solomon. Well, Father Juan Solana, who started this project on his very first night here at the Sea of Galilee, had this beautiful experience of fishermen right outside his view pulling in their nets. And then he had the thought, wouldn't it be lovely if every pilgrim who comes could experience a boat experience? Because it's not always, it's kind of a bit of luck to hit a boat and the fishermen working, you know. So this is at the genesis of the whole thing. We had the boat outside, the boat altar out there at the shore. And then this became a central piece of the concept and the expectation. And here it's sitting on marble from Norway, merging with the infinity pool, so it looks like the boat's on the water, which is actually the scene in the gospel where Jesus is addressing the multitudes who are crowding in on him, and Peter takes him in his boat to pull out a little, and Peter must be very happy there in front of all the crowds, Jesus in his boat, but he's actually very broken heart, very deeply discouraged because he has failed fishing, and it's tough for a man to fail in his mission. And when Jesus finished preaching to the multitudes, he hits Peter right away on that spot. And he said, Peter, go out into the deep and cast your nets, right? So he's asking Peter to do something that his instinct is holding him back, or his experience, let's say, his hurting experience. So this is a great symbol, if you will, this iconic scene of the gospel passage which pervades the whole building. We have Duc and Altum written outside the entrance, and then you come in and you see the scene. When the gospel is proclaimed here, it's like Jesus is teaching us again from the boat.
Yeah, it's exciting. And there was a boat similar to this one, Father, found not too long ago, a few decades ago. Now it's a Guinnessar, not that far from here.
So this boat is modeled on that boat of the Guinnessar that's at Guinnessar on display, and the ancient boat mosaic that we have from the Franciscan site. So there was a lot of study put into this. It's also a mast that's on the boat, and with the tabernacle, Jesus is asleep in the boat as well. You can see this. So it's a whole experience at the lakeside, and it just merges with the lake, and the sunrise in the morning and the evening colors on the Golan. It just all fits in so beautifully. Obviously, when people come to the Holy Land, they can be coming in different attitudes and different frames of mind, and also different interior battles going on spiritually. But somehow there's an openness. You know, when you put your toes in the Sea of Galilee, they get wet. So it's for real. It's not a myth. It's not something ephemeral. It's real, physical. And this opens up the human spirit to address, to confront the message of Jesus, the message of reconciliation, and also the reality of God's presence, Emmanuel, God with us.